Hello, Peter here, your Pinoy accountant. And in this video, very quick video lang, we will talk about kung ano ba yung dapat na form na gamitin niyo for your annual income tax return. Because there are some who are confused kung ano ba yung form na gamitin. Is it the 1701? Is it the 1701A? Or yung bagong form ngayon is the 1701-MS naman. So ito yung mga forms na dapat, or ito yung mga sample na forms na pwede natin gamitin. 1701, and then 1701A, and the 1701-MS. So, alin ba dito sa tatlong forms na ito ang dapat natin gamitin? So, in this video, if you are interested, yun yung pag-usapan natin for today. So, sa mga hindi pa pala nakapag-subscribe, subscribe kayo and hit that notification bell. And of course, if may mga tanong kayo, comment down below. And if you would want to help our channel, go to our website, www.pinoyaccountant.com/donate. So, ayan. So, let's start. So, yung bagong form talaga, yung 1701-MS, ito talaga yung recommended na gamitin natin. But the problem is, hindi pa to available sa EBIR form. So if you would want to use the 1701-MS, ayan, may video tayo niyan in our previous video. Pinag-usapan natin step by step kung paano nyo magagamitin yung 1701-MS. So the 1701-MS is for the micro taxpayers and the small taxpayers. So kaya nga MS yung nakalagay because this is for the micro and the small taxpayers. So ano ba yung mga micro and small taxpayers? Yung basihan yan is yung inyong annual gross sales. Pag below 3 million kayo, micro taxpayer kayo. Pag 3 million pataas hanggang below 20 million yung annual gross sales ninyo, which I believe majority sa atin or most of us naman is below 20 million yung annual gross sales. So pasok na pasok tayo dun sa 1701-MS. But the problem is, wala pa to sa EBIR form. So yung recommended niyan is manual kayo mag-file. Kung hindi naman 1701-MS yung gagamitin ninyo, yung ating nakasanayan na 1701 and the 1701A which are available sa EBIR form. So hindi nyo na kailangan pumunta doon sa inyong RDO so that you can submit and file your annual income tax return. So kung EBIR form yung inyong preferred na pag-submit, and yun din yung actually yung personal na preference is to submit EBIR form lang because online na, hindi nyo na kailangan pumunta sa RDO, no? Hindi na kayo mata-traffic, di ba? Less hassle kung EBIR form yung gagamitin natin. So, yung tanong na lang is, ano ba yung gagamitin? 1701 or the 1701A? So, yung basis niyan is actually kung ano yung source of income ninyo. So, yung iba kasi confused because sa certificate of registration, nakalagay doon 1701 lang. Yung iba naman 1701A. Yung iba naman is 1701 tapos may slash na 1701A. So, kaya yon medyo madaming nako-confuse. So, kaya yan, ginawa na tayo ng panibagong form talaga. 1701-MS. So, hindi na magmamatter yung source of income, whether you are mixed, whether you are pure business or practice of profession. 1701-MS na talaga. But, yun nga, wala pa siya sa EBIR form. Manual pa siyang pinafile natin sa RDO or sa ating authorized agent banks. So, yung source of income, again, if mixed income earner kayo, ibig sabihin you are doing business and at the same time employed kayo, 1701 yung gagamitin nyo. Automatic yan. Pag mixed income earner, automatic 1701. Pag pure business naman kayo or practice of profession, ibig sabihin may business kayo. Yun lang. At hindi kayo employed, wala kayong compensation, wala kayong source of income na from your employment, ibig sabihin pure business or practice of profession. 1701A yung gagamitin natin. So, yung other than that, yung nagmamatter din yung income tax type na pinili ninyo. Kahit pure business kayo or practice of profession, pag nag-itemize, yung tandaan nyo lang, pag nag-itemize deduction kayo, automatic yan na 1701. So, 1701, pag mixed income earner kayo, and pag nag-itemize deduction kayo, kahit pure business kayo or practice of profession. Ayan. So, tandaan nyo lang pag, di ba, medyo nakakalito. Pag mixed income earner, automatic 1701. Pag nag-itemize deduction kayo, automatic na 1701. Pag 1701A naman is pure business kayo or pure practice of profession. And at the same time, yung pinili nyo lang is the 8% or the 40% na optional standard deduction. Ayan. So ito, you can take a screenshot ito. 1701, 1701A or the 1701-MS. So, yun, personally, yung preferred ko is dito na tayo sa EBIR form. Hindi na natin kailangan pumunta sa RDO natin. But if you would want 1701-MS, pwede naman because ito talaga yung nire-require nila ngayon na form na gamitin natin but hindi pa to available sa EBIR form. So manual nyo pang isa-submit. So, ayan, very quick video lang yung ating video for today. My name is Peter, your Pinoy accountant. And if may mga tanong kayo, just comment down below. And you can support our channel. You can go to our website, www.pinoyaccountant.com/donate. And if gusto nyo i-download, may mga free templates tayo sa ating website, go to our website, www.pinoyaccountant.com/download. So, yun lang yung ating video. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in our next videos.